I've always been writing love stories, and when I got the idea for Fallen, there was a line in Genesis that I came across that talks about a group of angels who were cast out of heaven because they looked down from heaven and saw mortal women and fell in love with them. So I just started thinking about this girl who would be walking along down on earth and what she would have to possess in order to attract an angel's affection like that and ultimately make him want to give up heaven for her. So it all started with that one line, and the whole series, the reincarnations and the war with the devils and all of it has sort of spiraled just from that one line. I think my background, mainly I didn't know I was getting into this huge epic love story. I thought, this huge epic story with wars and battles and good versus evil and all of these cases of judgment. I thought I was just writing a love story because that's where my interests lay, and that's where I sort of began writing. And it surprised me the direction that the series has gone in. So I've sort of been on the same kind of ride that I think maybe the readers have been on it as it got bigger and bigger and more complicated. I think I have had one glimpse of a past life, and it's very embarrassing. It happened during a 7th grade history class when I was watching a video about a group of Scottish soldiers raiding a castle, and my heart started pounding, and I just recognized the scenery, and I felt as if I had been there before. It's never happened to me since. And next week I'm going to Scotland, and I'm going to maybe try to track down this castle and see if I was onto something or not. So I'm open to the idea. I think I do believe in it. I didn't even know that debate was going on. Loose is immortal. Funny because you get you hear so many things that your book is like this book, your book is like this book. Have you read them all? Do you like them all? And so I do try to keep up and read all these books. But Fallen, again, it turned into something I wasn't expecting, and I didn't. I don't think writers can think too much about what else is out there. You sort of just have to tell the best story you can possibly tell, and so that's all I did. And I love the fact that it sits now, sort of on the shoulders of every book that's come before it, and in this space with all these other great, amazing paranormal teen books that are coming out now. So I think it's in good company, but I think each book has to stand on its own. I think a big part of it has to do with escape. I think that's why people read stories in general. They offer you sort of a glimpse into a different life. And I think the thing about paranormal is that it's one level removed. It's exotic to us in the sense that there are beings and creatures that we don't have access to in our everyday life. But at the same time, there are relatable characters. There are situations that we all deal with. There are relationship troubles and making new friends and all sorts of things that are accessible in a way that allow us to enter the story and escape at the same time.